Hello to all those seeking vibrant health. It's Monday night again, so it's time for my Monday night health tips. So tonight, well, first off, hi, I'm Dr. Rachel Northern, and I'm a family wellness chiropractor here in Johnsburg, Illinois. And my topic tonight is the 3T's of health. So I teach this to a lot of my patients. I learned this in chiropractic college. In chiropractic college, I learned about, just the amazingness of the body, how we have this innate intelligence that tells us, when we cut our finger, it puts our fingerprint right back in place. It's amazing things, all these chemical reactions happen, and it just knows what to do. And so we were born to be adaptable. We were born to be healing, self-healing. And when we're not self-healing, that's because there's other things going on, which is the 3T's we learned. So the 3T's stand for traumas, thoughts, and toxins. Or also, some people phrase it as physical, emotional, and chemical stresses that happen in our bodies. So as a chiropractor, what I'm looking for is dysfunction on the nervous system, through the spine. When the spine is subluxated, we call it, or misaligned, pressure on the nervous system, the body can't communicate at its optimal, and then it can't heal properly. So the innate intelligence within the body can't communicate, and things can't happen. So as we restore the body, it's amazing. I see miracles every day. People get better and feel better, and the body works better. So when I restore that communication by correcting the subluxation, adjusting the spine, things work better. So it's awesome. So things that cause distortion on the spine are, trauma, first T. And so that could be like a car accident, some major fall, slip on the ice over the winter months. We had that a lot around here. Right now I have a lot of people coming in with gardening. They tripped over the rabbit fence and tripped over and hurt themselves. So that's like one major kind of incident. Or the repetitive injuries of, say, driving to work every day in a certain position in your car and resting your hand on the window, or having improper posture in your seats, and you're reaching with one foot and not the other, and your pelvis is off. That's something. Or like we talk about typing on a computer and repetitive moving those hands a certain way, moving the mouse a certain way. Or a carpenter who's repeatedly using that arm and shoulder a certain way. So those, is accumulative traumas, stresses that can cause distortion and stress on the body. The second T I talked about is thoughts, or we talk about emotional stress. So, a lot of people will tell me, oh, I carry stress in my shoulders. I know I'm always up by the end of the day. My shoulders are really tight. I actually have some people that carry their stress in their low back. And so those emotions, they just internalize, and it actually translates into their muscles, and it causes stress on the spine and other areas of the body. We also know on the medical realm, stress causes ulcers and stomach issues and other issues and intestinal issues. So that mental translation of emotion does physically manifest in our body in different ways. And the third T we talk about is toxins. So chemicals that are coming into our body. So I talk about this in many other talks about how we have all these chemicals coming into our body, either known to us or unknown to us, through our food, preservatives, artificial sweeteners, colors, all those kind of things. Those are stressful to our body because our body, it's not useful to our body. So therefore the liver has to process it, and it can get, mess with the cells and different things like that. Also, we're breathing in, automobile exhaust and all these other chemicals that we're actually breathing into our lungs, or if you're willfully smoking or vaping or things like that. So those chemicals cause another level of stress in the system, and actually can cause stress through the spine. When the organ starts to respond, if it's got a lot of stress from the organ, it can back along that nerve into the spine and translate into the muscle, can make the body distort. So I do see that when I sometimes with patients, when I have one level that I have to keep adjusting and it's not stabilizing. Sometimes there's something more internal going on. So we have to research those things of what other things are going on with their lives. So when I do my history at the office, I always try to make sure we go over stress, what chemicals are coming into the body, what kind of repetitive movements they're doing at their job. Sometimes we have to change their desk position. Sometimes we have to change their mouse. Sometimes I try to give more ergonomic things for construction workers, how to lift properly, things like that, to decrease some of that stress on the body so the body can adapt better. So when the body fails to adapt, that's when our health declines and we have problems. So your call to action below is which stressor you think is the most on you. Do you have more traumas in your life? Do you have more thought problems, emotional stress? Or do you have more chemical stresses in your body? Which one do you think is more precedent that your body has to overcome to adapt? So comment below if you choose to give me a comment. And I really appreciate you watching me on Monday nights. Take care and talk to you next week.